Salam. Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson, back in the light of Al Brazeera Cyber Network. This is video 4. Okay? Beautiful black woman. She's so sexy too. Okay, so, let me fix this. Okay, so we said, okay, where were we? Okay, so yeah, they want to a gender neutral. How nice is it to say we want a gender neutral society? It sounds so feminist to say that. No, what they're saying is they want a bisexual community so they can pimp us all. Okay? Now, so, and that's, and why do they, no, they want everybody to go and hoard them, right? So they can pimp us all, right? Okay, which is attempting, now, so by doing that, an attempt to transfer the positive energy of the male and the female, okay? To their little satanic Babylonian system, okay? Okay, and mankind, like Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, will have no redemption other than brimstone and hellfire. Right? Right. Okay. So using their now, and to do this, they're going to use the hand that rocks the cradle, right? Okay, because they stole the hand that rocks the cradle. They stole the crown, right? The crown is the mind. Remember the crown chakra. Right? The enlightenment. Okay? Now, so using the power vested in the female crown to manipulate the divine holy seed of the woman, her humanity. That is her heir to the throne. Her heir. Same thing. Her and heir. Okay? Okay, to invest her humanity. Remember, her black son and her white son, her black daughter, her black moon, and her white moon. Okay, let black moon be in Saturn, white moon be in our moon. Our moon. They want our moon. Pamela, you'd be a moon. Pretty moon though, beautiful moon, gorgeous moon. Oh, sublimely beautiful moon. Just like, what's that other one that's so beautiful? Oh, what's her name? Oh my gosh. Coco. She's gorgeous. Anyway, so anyway, she'd be a moon. Okay, so anyway, now, so using the power vested in the crown to manipulate her divine seed of you, okay. Thus distort the image of the African queen. So that's why they distort the image of the African queen. So nobody would want to tell her. Nobody would want her. Okay? Nobody wants her. And the most beautiful of all black women, which nobody can ever attain, would be what? Beyonce? She's not the most beautiful black woman or the most beautiful black singer. We got Mary J. Blige, Beyonce. No, she's not the most gorgeous singer in the world. Oh, in fact, Kelly Rowland sounds just like her. Or she sounds just like Kelly Rowland. Because they were both one and the same. They sound like each other. Some people say that's Kelly Rowland singing a lot. And before her, Diana Ross, Chaka Khan, Whitney Houston, Ella Fitzgerald. And nobody can obtain that. Mary J. Blige, oh gosh, Mary J. Mary J. Please. So don't go there. Like that's the only one. No, she's not the only one. Never has been, never will be. And Phoenix Ramadan L. Jackson. Yeah. Oprah Winfrey. Oh my God. Love the way she speaks. Gorgeous woman. Gorgeous black woman. Phenomenal in business. So, yeah. Okay. Like there's only one African queen. No, baby. We have many of them. Okay. Anyway, so, okay, what did I say? Okay, so divine, okay, to distort her image. Yeah, to distort the image, okay? No. That's why their reputation seems so poor. They can't take care of children. Oh, it's welfare queens. Gold diggers. Welfare queens. Hard to get along with. Manly. No, it's not manly. It's strength. It's power. They talk too loud. Yeah? Because we can. And sometimes it's necessary. When somebody's bothering you, you don't want to say, oh, just please leave me alone. Sometimes that's sufficient. But sometimes you got to say, leave me the fuck alone. It works a lot better. Okay? So, anyway, that's just a means of stereotyping the dominant power so they can take all power. Remember, first they take a little bit. Dominant power, then they take it all. So that's the game there. Okay, I'm stereotyping your mother. Now, your mama, okay, so, they want to stereotype her to reflect the vile, all that is vile with humanity belongs in the black family house. Anything vile in the world, just go to a black person's house and you'll find it. That is a stereotype. Not true. Okay? It is the seed, she, okay, is the seed of the black queen, is a seed of the embodiment of the pure, well, you know, the pure Mother Earth that represents all of us, black, white, and all in between, even the KKK, okay, even the KKK. I can do that. I'm a black woman. Okay, anyway, so the fraudulent misrepresentation of the Zionist Babylonian Michael Lavon Robinson is and his Indonesian man lover, Sabudian man lover, Baris Sotero, is an abomination. And the black pope. No, yeah, we'll call him black, he black, the black pope. Okay? Is to usurp the entire universal system created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I'm not going to, and you know, there's a history of Allah in all Christianity, well not all, but America. And Christianity they call him Allah, Judaism they call him Allah, Islam they call him Allah. Allah. Okay? Created, okay, to usurp all the energy or power from the entire universal system created by Allah, and it is also why the entire world is in tribulation. It's letting you know something is afoot. Something is behind that blue dress. Something is behind that devil's blue dress. That devil is concealing something in that blue dress. Okay? And it ain't no tutu. Okay? Or clitoris. Now, so they're trying to usurp the entire system, and that's why they're sending the whole universe into tribulation. They're trying to extract it by force. And the universe is resisting. And we gotta resist. Okay? We gotta resist this conspiracy. A conspiracy is those who are cooperating to conspire. That's what a conspiracy is. Okay? A coalition to conspire, to deceive. Okay? Now, So they're sending the world into tribulation. Okay? Okay? Spiritually and physically. Consciously, we must oppose the abomination that is impersonating divinity of the dominant female energy, black and white. Because remember, there's only black. There's only white because there's black. There's only white because there's black. What? Out of the darkness came the light. Okay. So, now, say we got to resist them impersonating this, and we got to stop repressing the our black brothers and sisters. Okay, oppressing them. Okay, we got to stop oppressing the black woman. We got to stop oppressing the woman. Okay, women, we got to take back our spot. Take back your spot. Take back your crown. Stand in your dignity. Function in your dignity. Operate in your dignity, in your power. Okay? Now, they're trying to want to repress the feminine energy. The feminine influence, that gentleness. That's why they tell boys, you're a sissy, you're a punk. Want to repress that gentle nature. Their connection to their mother. Their love. Love of the woman is what I'm saying. Okay, now, now, while attempting to keep the world entertained, laughing like children, they are dumbed down. Humanity is dumbed down, imprisoned, impoverished, drugged up, oversexed. They are made, okay? Oh, as they are made, as the abomination makes its advances to steal the crown, your heritage, okay, of this earth, because that's your heritage. Okay, the children of the black nobility, which is all humanity, is to inherit the earth. When you have your child, they are to inherit the earth, right? They're to live off the resources of this earth, their home. You inherit the home. But they want to steal it from you. By dividing you, categorizing you, lying to you, cheating you, drugging you up, making you laugh, ha ha ha, when they talk women, bitches and hoes. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Now how you holding shit down if a bitch ain't one? Okay, because he ain't messing with women. Maybe that's why. Okay? You know how the abomination operates. I told you about that. Okay? So, now, okay. So, yeah. Insulting, entertaining you. Calling women bitches and hoes. Okay, gold diggers and all that. Okay. So, they want to steal your heritage while making you laugh and dumbing you down with fluoride in your water. Okay, and the educational system that don't work because they're not in the business of educating, just the business of control and masterminding and indoctrination. Okay. Now, so, they want to steal the crown spiritually and contaminate the humanity, her humanity, as the Zionists deliver their benevolent, as they deliver the mother's benevolently created seeds to the beast for him to consume. And we saw him do that in that little Alistair box, okay, from the first church, Miriam Church, and that was established in America, right? He gave those seeds to the beast, right? Mama seeds to the beast, right? Okay. Humanity, the seeds of humanity, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, because he's supposed to do that, right? He's son. He's the black son, the good son, the cool sun. Okay, the Indonesian sun. Okay, but he ain't the African sun. He's Indonesian. Brown sun. Okay, brown sun. Okay. Anyway, so give him to the beast so he can chew. Okay, now humanity, black and white, black to white. There ain't no black and white. Two different mothers. Is black to white. Okay, so it went from black to white. Okay, are the true heirs to her crown, the earth. Okay, like my lipstick. Okay. Anyway, matches my outfit like that too. Anyway, so still her crown. Okay, heirs to the crown, and this is why they are now being. Okay, especially African, and we already talked about the African women. Okay, and this is so as being heirs to her crown. Okay, that's why black people or humanity is now being shot on the street like dogs and thugs, right? Okay, so instill fear from intimidation. For the system, the commercial system, the commercial world, okay, to live by its rules, its power, military rule, because it has no real power, right? Because it don't have the power of Allah, don't have the power of God, it don't have the gift of God, okay? They can't make it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. They can't part the Red Sea. They can't make the river turn to wine. They can't do none of that. They have no power, okay? Now the only thing they can do is make you scared. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill. They're gonna bring about death. And then death. Okay, you're supposed to be scared of the death. Okay, they scared of death more than humanity is, because they know where they're going. Okay, they scared of it more than you are. No, I'll put it this way: they don't know where they're going. They have hope in what they're doing, but because they think they have power in this world, in military power, they think they have power, and so they believe in this false doctrine, the Babylonian doctrine. Okay, so they think they have power because they think they have world power. But when they die, get ready to die, they don't know. They don't really know. I mean, because think about it. If we as Christians, Muslims, and Jews and others believe in the divine spirit, and we call him Allah, okay, and there are those who've been believing for years, having faith for years, but they really may not believe. They believe, but they're not 100% sure. They don't have. Then those Babylonians don't have 100% sure either. So when they die, and they're scared too. So they're scared to death more than you are. So, you know, they may have all that power and believe that, you know, that having power in this world makes them have faith in their religion, but when they get ready to die, trust and believe, they let that go. Okay, that faith stays behind like their wealth that they accumulated, their ill-gotten goods. Okay, what time? Okay, so anyway, so the humanity. Okay, black to white, we did that. Okay, so people, they kill and intimidate on the streets like dogs. Okay, thugs and dogs. Such was the case of Michael Brown, because what is happening in the inner and urban cities, the attacks against America's youth, is happening around the world. In Palestine, in Syria, in the Ukraine, the struggles to survive is very real and threatening. Humanity is starved, miseducated, and the female crown is shunned, discriminated against, oppressed in all aspects of physical life in the Zionist commercial world. The humanity is forced to be ignorant of their greatness, their blackness, the greatness of the blackness of their. inherited by her children. Okay. So, anyway, so the humanity. Okay. So the humanity is forced to be ignorant of their greatness, the blackness, the blackness of inherited by her children. Okay. So, anyway, so the humanity is forced to be ignorant of their blackness, the blackness of inherited by her children. Okay. Despite this knowledge directly correlates to the origins of their humanity. This is the manner in which our Holy African Mother was acknowledged in history, taken from the book, The Black African Woman, the original guardian angel. Okay? Okay, so now we're to go here, and we're going to see how she was acknowledged in antiquity. Now, this is the book. Okay? This is the book. Okay? She kind of looks like Whitney Houston to me. And I love Whitney Houston. I think she is so beautiful. Okay? That's Whitney. Okay, so we're going to read about that. Now, okay. 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 Oh, we're going to go to 47. Page 47. Okay. Now, it says, now, in the past, sculptures were found. Archaeologists have found sculptures of black women buried with, you know, I forget what they're called when they're, you know, they have been dug up from, you know, the earth. Those who were buried, okay? And those sculptures were there, you know, it's what they had placed their faith in. Okay, so it says everlasting sculptures, sculpted forms of the most beautiful woman on earth. Okay, the original black woman was the first model and standard of feminine beauty. She represented the epitome of graciousness, the sublime elegance of her cornrows, okay, or bushy hair, which was considered to be brought from the foam, which was supposed to be the hair of Aphrodite, which was supposed to be the image that was taken to be Athena, which was supposed to be Isis, which was supposed to be Ishtar. Okay, all of that, all of them represent the same figure, the black woman. Okay. She was her bushy hair. That is why when they talk about Medusa, that video I showed you, they talk about her hair, and that's why they showed you her unique hair, afro hair, curly hair, nappy hair. Your nappy hair is your crown, your legacy. That's why they say her hair turned to snakes. It wasn't snakes. That's just to hide the truth, conceal the truth that her hair was locks. Okay. Yeah, and cutting off the head represents cutting off her crown, cutting off her power, her rule. Okay, because remember, man had two heads, one female, one male. Those were the twins, the yin, the yang, the Jack and the Jill, going up the hill. Okay, Jack is still up there, but he gonna come tumbling down after, right? Okay, well, we got the phony Jack and Jill up there. Okay, but anyway, so the snakes were her locks, her cornrows, her braids. So that's what that represents. So when they cut off her head, then what? Absolute power. I'm raping her of her power. That's why I showed that Medusa film. They represent the black woman. And then what? The anger, the madness, the emotional distraught comes in. Now her head, there's snakes in her head, right? Because there's evil in her head, supposedly in the head, right? Yeah, so that's what the story of Medusa is. I said the story of the world, right? And then after the same thing, going back up to gender or heaven, what? Eating the fruit and then becoming evil, right? Deceived to eat the fruit, thereby raping of the innocents. Okay, so that's what all of that represents. Okay, that's why it's mythology, because you got to figure the riddle out. It has meaning. That's true. And then it's a lock, because the lock comes from the Virgin, the Virgo constellation. And the lock is supposed to be that set of body of stars that look like a curly hair of locks. And it comes from the Pleiades, a star system, the Pleiades, the seven sisters. See what I'm saying? So there's a poem, the rape of the law. That's the taking the woman's power. The lock being the hair. Taking the woman's power from the root chakra, right? The tree of life. We're into the robbing the universe, because that's what the magnum opus, the root chakra of the woman. Okay, so let's continue. Anyway, so it says she represents the epitome of graciousness, the sublime elegance of her cornrows or bushy hair, nappy hair, the dignity of her facial calmness with her beautiful nose and delectable full lips and awe-inspiring curves. Her voluptuous form was the subject of artists all over the world since the beginning of time. Okay, in the cave paintings and various art mediums of the Nubian, Grimaldi, and other Africanoid groups. The black woman is portrayed in every walk of life, including leadership roles such as warrior queens, master hunters, high priestesses, community officials, as well as the traditional roles she created as healer, agriculturalist, animal domesticator, homemaker, teacher, socializing communities sustainer. Because the Nubian Grimaldi culture had been so widely diffused, African figurines of the primal mother have been found from Zimbabwe to Western and Eastern Europe, and they represent examples of the most ancient sculptures of the human form yet discovered. Okay, and here, listen to this. In 1909, Lower Austria, a Venus, remember, of love, figurine was unearthed of the type that was buried with the deceased about 20,000 years ago to help them make their journey to the spirit world. That's what those black figurines, mother figurines, were placed in the graves, because to help the spirit in his transition to the netherworld, the spiritual world. Because what? There's two worlds. There's a physical world and there's the non-physical world, or the world that matters and the world that doesn't matter. So the figurines were placed in the tombs with the physical body, and to help it transition into to help the spiritual body transition into the spiritual world, spiritual domain. Okay, the spiritual life. Okay, now I'm just going to read titles of what she was considered. The black woman is as mother and creatrix and ruler of the earth. Remember, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. She who, you know how I said it. So therefore, the black woman is mother, creatrix, and ruler of the earth. Okay? Now I don't mean creatrix because Allah created man and woman, right? But humanity came through woman. Okay? Now, divine black mother of the universe. Okay, glorious queen of heaven. And they said what? The way to get back to heaven is through heaven's gate. Okay, and the way to get through heaven's gate was to love her. Right? Eve, mother of all living. Okay, divine mother of Sapphire, Eve, divine mother of the universal egg, and we already talked about the universal egg. And remember, the magnum opus is the universal egg, and she represents the universal egg, or you know what I'm saying? Her beautiful, reproductive aspects represent the universal egg, the magnum opus. Okay, the jewel in heaven. Okay, what else we got? What else? Okay. Okay, they were black-winged, considered the statues black-winged angels. Okay. Okay. Divine Black Mother of the Universe. Okay, we said that. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Okay, okay. So there were signs and symbols of the primordial mothers buried with the deceased. Okay. 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 Anything else? Okay. So there were sacred temples of the black women's. Okay, for the black woman. What's it called? Not Brigham Young, but the Notre Dame is dedicated to the black woman, Isis. Okay, so we're gonna go further. We got that down, down, down. Okay, let's go further. I hope we're getting done because I want to be done. And we are. Wow. Okay, so now we have, knowing this is, well, what do we say there? Okay, okay, anyway. So knowing this is the divine created essence of the crown of the Holy Mother. The Zionist Babylons are attempting to usurp. So they want that position. They want to attribute that position to the Zionists. They want to get that, they want to attribute that to Babylon. And back to what? Ishtar. Okay, so we got to break this. Salam alaikum. We're going to do video, I believe this would be video, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Video 7 or 5. Yeah, video 7. Let's go video, yeah, video 5, 6. Let's go video 6. I'm going to take that chance, okay? Salam alaikum.